Hello, hello. It's Belinda from Belinda's Book Nook, and I'm here again to talk to you about another book that I read in February. And I still have a cough. Something I forgot to mention in my last videos. I did mention that I was out with the flu last week, but what I want to do is I still am going to do the giveaways. So everybody that has participated, thank you. That's my first giveaway. Many more to come. And there will be 2 winners announced. I will probably do that next week because I'm going to go through them all and I'm going to use maybe like a random generator to pull the numbers to get the 2 winners. And then I will let you all know. So please stay tuned for the video. It's coming and I appreciate your patience. But today I wanted to talk to you about The Last Thing You Surrender by Leonard Pitts Jr. I have to show you this because I don't have the actual book. I listened to the audio version of it because I was reading that chunker, The Warmth of Other Suns, and there's no way I'm going to read a 500-page book and another it's me, so it's not going to happen. This book, I wanted to talk about the book separately just to give them an opportunity for you all to hear a little bit about the book. Pardon me, I'm sorry. But the more I talk, the more I get, mucus, and it's horrible. But this was a read along that Dee Dee from Brown Girl Read chose. Let me tell you, she is just amazing at choosing books. I don't know how she does it, right? I don't know. I don't believe she read this before because it just came out. This has got to be, I want to see the best one that we've read so far. And they're all amazing reads that we've done for our read-along for Read Soul Lit during Black History Month. This one, I was like so not sure if it was going to be, I'm like a war book. I don't know. I'm going to get into it. I have the other book. I'm reading a buddy read. Should I even go there? And then I got the audio book. It came up in the library and I'm like, well, I'll just give it a try. I totally didn't regret it. This book is written so beautifully. It is so beautiful. I recommended it to my husband after I finished it. I was like, this is so good. It is so, I will read another book by him because I just think that he's got it, okay? He's able to convey a lot of information in such a way that you're just drawn in. It follows 3 characters, which I find is kind of interesting because the other book that I read followed 3 characters as well. This one followed a white man, and this is during World War II time, and dealing also with the issue of Jim Crow South. And there's a white character who is, I believe he's a white Marine, and a kind of start out, and this is a spoiler-free, I'm not going to tell you anything that you're not going to get from description or anything like that. He ends up getting saved by a black man that was working on the ship during Pearl Harbor. Inadvertently, the gentleman ended up dying, and this is how we link this character to the next character, who is the widow of the gentleman that had saved him. And we go through basically the lives of these individuals, and the third character being her brother, who she grew up with during the Jim Crow South. He's kind of wrestling with his own demons, he's experienced lynching firsthand of family members that has profoundly affected the way that he views the world, rightly so, and puts him in the situation where he is very closed to change. Because he just is cynical about it. Why would you be, based on his experience? So this gentleman, this Marine that was saved, is connected because the widow, her husband was the one that had saved him, and they crossed paths. And the book explores the nuances and the relations of the people of the time in the Jim Crow, hers working and working in a factory, and you're witnessing her also, despite having the same, and this is a good thing to look at, despite the fact that her and her brother grew up in the same home, she perceives things differently. She's more open. She ends up developing a friendship with a white female, and that relationship is the catalyst for change even further in her life. She also begins a friendship with this gentleman who her deceased husband now had saved. And her brother ends up getting conscripted into the war, and his experience in the war opens him in so many ways. And the book is so beautiful. You don't want to put it down. You just keep reading. You keep reading. But it talks about, race and what is it, what things can open us to change, what things close us to change, and it's heart-wrenching. There's so many things that they deal with: the war, they deal with the race relations, the violence, lynching. There's so much covered in this book, but it's done in such a very tasteful, beautiful, respectful manner that I can only say that this was if you didn't get it now, this is definitely a 5-star read for me. I very much like this book. I'm trying to think of anything else. I don't want to spoil anything about it. Just read the book. It's good. If you don't want to, deal with the chunker factor, listen to the audiobook. It's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. I was like ignoring my family for periods of time. That was not nice, but the book was, I was like, no, no, wait. I'm almost done with this chapter. And then I'll answer your question. So it's that good. I thank you, Dee Dee, for giving us another amazing read. I don't know how you're going to top this one next year, but I really loved it. Look at the cover again. The Last Thing You Surrender by Leonard Pitts Jr. I hope I didn't spoil anything. I think I didn't. I think it's just a great book, and I think everybody should get a chance to read it. And I think that I will be looking for more books from this gentleman. I will talk to you guys later. Have a great day. Bye.